Here is part one of why young people cannot take the truth. You know why I think young people cannot take the truth is because we're so used to people lying to us and showing us stories and things of lies. But I think it's very important that youth, including myself, take the truth as a lesson because the truth will only lead you to good development, not just within yourself, but in your life. And put you in a better position, a better place. And sometimes, as young people, when we don't accept the truth, we expect, people to tell us something that we want to hear, but not tell us something that we don't want to hear. And I think that's the problem nowadays. Like, we're so used to just hearing what exactly we want to hear, but not hearing exactly what we need to hear. And it's very important that you listen because you're going to go back in time and you're going to say that person was right. I should have listened. I should have obeyed this person. I should have been respectful. Now this person, me and this person not good and this and that. And I think by telling the truth and being honest plays a big part in our lives, especially as young people. Because once again, we like to hear stuff that we want to hear. We don't actually want to hear what other people has to say, and we don't want to hear the truth. Because yes, the truth hurts, but it plays a big part in your life. When you listen to the truth, when you listen to things that you don't want to hear, it actually help you. It help grow you. It help you grow in your mind and make your mind change. And it also give you a perspective of looking at things differently and looking at people differently. Because we're so used to, oh, I know this, I know that, so I don't mess with this person, I don't mess with that person. VS, okay, let me actually listen for once. Like, let me see if this is the truth. Let me see if this makes sense. Because if it do, I was wrong. And sometimes we don't even like to admit that we're wrong. We cannot always be right all the time. Sometimes we are wrong, but we don't want to show that because we feel like, oh, if I show that I'm wrong, I'm showing that I'm weak. And necessarily it doesn't mean you're weak. It's just showing the growth that's inside of you, actually admitting that, yes, I was wrong. I was wrong for that. You're right. You are telling the truth. I should have listened. It doesn't hurt sometimes to just listen. Every situation doesn't need a response. Sometimes you just have to shut your mouth and be quiet because it's not your place to say anything. If someone is telling you something to help you, you should listen. And sometimes as young people, we think we always have to respond to something. We always have to prove our point. We always have to show people who we are. But really, reality, you don't have to. You have a choice, but it's good to make the right choices because then that can show the other person that, wow, they actually listen for once. They actually get where I'm trying to come from. Because I'm a witness. I used to think that, oh, I don't have to listen to you. Or no, I'm not going to believe what you're telling me. No, I'm not that way. But then as you start to see every single day after that point that, yes, you are acting this way. Yes, you did say this. Yes, you are being that way. You realize that this is not the lifestyle I want. This is not how I want to live. This is not how I want the world or people around me to see me like that. That's not who I am. That's a whole different person. You don't have to show out for nobody. Just be yourself, but also be truthful to yourself and be honest. Honesty is everything. If you're not honest with yourself, how can you be honest to the next person? Yes, it feels good to get your point across. Yes, it feels good to shout something out. Yes, it feels good to tell always how you feel. But sometimes you gotta allow your emotions to not get in the way of correction. Don't allow your emotions to get in the way of correction. Being corrected is always good for the heart and the soul. Sometimes even grown-ups have to get corrected, because you would not see what's wrong with you until somebody constantly keep telling you, and then things that keeps happening in your life, you see a cycle of it. So you realize that maybe it's me. It's not even them, it's me. Because sometimes it is us. And we just have to go along with that. We got to believe it. We don't want to because we think it's not about us, but sometimes it's you. It's not the other person. It's not just, oh, they need to fix themselves, or they need to handle the situation, or they need to apologize. But what about you? It goes both ways. And so my advice to just young people and people in general is that sometimes correction is good. And maybe even now you need to work on you and just tell the truth for once. Because the truth would take you a long way. It hurts. Yes, it does. It hurts when somebody sees something in you that you don't see. But it makes a big difference. And it plays a big role in your life. Don't be afraid of being wrong. Don't be afraid of not knowing that, oh, this is what's wrong with me. It's okay. Nobody's perfect. But at some point, you have to own up to it. I pray that this message helps somebody, because I'm here to help you, including me. I'm not perfect. I didn't do wrong. I didn't say, oh, I'm not like this, I'm not like that, until I had to see it for myself. It's okay to not see the type of person that other people see. But a change is always good. Because then you will realize that is your real identity, not the one right now. I pray that you all have an amazing day. And I pray that this message bless you.